Why aren't you coming to Disneyland with me today?
Because I have a lot of work to do, so I could pay for 100 Disneylands.
So I'm doing Disneyland by myself today, and I'm super excited. It's like my third or fourth time doing Disney by myself, but this time it's a place I've never been before. We're at Starbucks. First stop. And then Disneyland. Oh. We are in Disneyland. First things first, we're going to California Adventure, and then we're gonna pop over to Disneyland later. But right now I'm in the shops because the park hasn't technically opened yet. But this is my first Disneyland experience, and it's all alone. And I'm so excited. Look at how cute the little Chippendales are. Oh man, what a great day.
Make sure you get my good side. Jeez.
Is that you?
If I'd known you were coming, I would have fixed my makeup.
Did you get it?
Yeah, I did.
And take us all the way to the big old generator control room. In this freak show and free my friends. Our buddy Mantis is in the getaway ship waiting for my signal.
I'm Peter Parker, and here at Web we get access to some pretty awesome tech, like vibranium from Wakanda, or this crazy alien juice stuff.
That is also your idea.
Nice job.
Thanks, you too.
Hey, thanks.
Oh, we are too.
Walking so we can get a line.
About to do Splash Mountain for the last time. Just got off of Splash Mountain. I sat in the back, so I really didn't get wet. I don't know why people don't do that. But now it's like noon. I'm about to go on Haunted Mansion, and I'm already plugging my phone in because my phone dies that fast.
On you until you return. Now I will raise the safety bar, and a ghost will follow you home.
Arms, feet, and legs inside the boat.
Jack Sparrow we're after, and a fortune in gold. Or do you fancy a swim with Davy Jones?
The camera did not eat first. I'm sorry.
Zerg is using the stolen battery cells to energize his sequencers. Mission accomplished, Space Rangers. It's been an honor serving with you. Get the status board and determine your
So I got the, oh, it's hard to hold my phone. So I got the chai spiced churro with coffee cream. Try it. This is a mess. Really messy. Kind of weird. Pretty good. Oh my gosh.
All ahead, 1/3.
All ahead, 1/3.
Rain seeded
Course to 70 degrees tree. Steady as she goes.
Their castle is so much smaller. It's like Pee-wee size compared to ours. I got a walk-up spot at Oga's Cantina in Star Wars Land. It's funny because I've never been to the one at home in Disney World, but I'm about to go to the one at Disneyland, and I'm gonna get a margarita and probably a snack. I tried to do Indiana Jones, but it shut down right when I got there, and then I walked over to Rise of the Resistance, and it shut down right when I got there. So I came to get a drink, and I'm probably gonna do those 2 rides, make sure that there's nothing else that I absolutely wanna do, and then I'm either gonna go back to California Adventure, or I'm gonna go to Downtown Disney, because I really wanna see their Downtown Disney before I head back home. Well, I accidentally walked myself into a meet and greet, so I guess I'm gonna go meet Mickey.
Mickey Mouse.
Link photo pass card right there.
Cute.
It says link photo pass card. And the door on the right.
Would you like to link arms with Mickey? There we go.
There we are, ready, and 1, 2, 3. Perfect.
Ready. Got it.
Y cuide los pequeños de su voice. Even your hands, arms, feet, and legs.
Here, really quick. Hi, Disneyland. Bye, Disneyland. I got Clyde's hot chicken. I'm gonna freeze my butt off right here, I guess. Just went to Downtown Disney. I bought this Disneyland sweater. You can't really see it because I'm trying to carry bags. This is like chaotic and I'm freezing. I hate this weather. I don't like California's weather, I'm sorry. But anyways, we had a very successful solo Disney day, first Disneyland day, probably my last, but there's California Adventure, there's Disneyland, and then behind me is Downtown Disney. I'm happy I got to experience it, but I'm gonna do kind of like a review right after this, talking about the pros, the cons, what I liked about it, what I didn't like about it, and why I like Disney World more. Oh, also what it's like to be a solo person in Disney. So, alrighty, let's go. It's so cold. Alright guys, so it's quite a bit of time later and I wasn't planning on doing the review this way, but I just want to get this video up. Also, I'm not naked. I am definitely wearing a shirt. But I just wanted to get this video up and kind of run through my Disneyland California Adventure experience really quick with you guys. I was going to make a separate video, but I just figured I'm just going to go ahead and talk about it now. So, first thing that I did was go to California Adventure. And honestly, it was okay. I did a lot of rides there. I did the Monsters Inc. one, which was pretty cute. I went and did the Guardians, like their Tower of Terror, and I actually really liked that. After that, I did the Spider-Man ride, which I'm really surprised that Disney World doesn't have anything like that, but really cool. I really liked it. After that, I went over to Cars Land. Again, I so badly wish that we had Cars Land because it was so cool. We have Test Track, but it's definitely different. Like, get to race people and stuff. I didn't get to spend too much time there. After that, I went over to Pixar Pier, which was cute. I mean, I like all Pixar things. Then I went to Soarin', and I thought maybe their Soarin' might be different than ours. It's not. So everything that everybody says about it being really small and like you can bang out both parks in a day, absolutely true, because I was done with California Adventure by like 11, and by that time I could go over to Disneyland, so I just figured I would go over there. So my first impression of walking through the Disneyland gates was, where's the castle? Because everybody says, oh, it's so much smaller, but you don't really realize how small it is until you see it in person. It's like a 2-story house, especially compared to our castle. I mean, our castle towers, like you can't miss it, but it's very hard to see their castle down at the very end when you get up next to it. It's very underwhelming. Honestly, my entire experience at Disneyland was very underwhelming, and I thought that Disneyland was going to be my favorite part of California, but it turns out it wasn't. Anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself. First stop was Splash Mountain because Splash Mountain was closing like a couple days after I was there, and I just wanted to be able to do the original Splash Mountain before it got changed and ours had already closed. And I actually had a video that, or not a video, I actually had a picture that I wanted to recreate, which I will put mine right here. And then I'll also put the one that I was recreating, sort of, which I just thought it was funny. I don't know, I just kind of wanted to do it my very last moment of being able to do that and say, you know, cool, I got to do it. So that was really cool. I enjoyed it. Seeing their Splash Mountain is definitely a little bit different. And then after that, I think I went and rode Pirates, which I had like a kind of a weird interaction with the cast members. For some reason, all of the cast members seemed so unhappy there, which I mean, I sort of get it, but it's definitely a different feeling than being at Disney World. I mean, like I said, like all the cast members just seemed like they were not having it that day. Maybe it was just that day. Maybe it's just how they are, but it definitely made me not want to go back. I rode their Pirates. Their Pirates is definitely different. Wouldn't say that I like it or dislike it more than ours. It's just different. Rode the Haunted Mansion. Just, you know, it's just cool to be able to see like all the staples. And I know that like the Haunted Mansion is definitely different during Halloween time, but whatever. And if you guys know me, you know how big of a Disney nut that I am. So for me to be like really whatever about all this stuff is kind of disappointing. All in all, it was kind of just a disappointing experience. My favorite thing there is probably Pizza Planet, which I'm disappointed that we don't have one here. I don't understand why we don't have one here because we have Toy Story Land. We should definitely have a Pizza Planet. Their pizza was really good. Did the submarine ride, which I thought was pretty cool. And yeah, the biggest drawbacks was just how cold it was and how cold it was at night. It was small, but it just felt like you were kind of like out of Six Flags. It didn't feel like you were at a Disney. When you go to the Disney here, it feels magical. It's just something that I'm used to. It's a lot bigger. The cast members are all nice. And there, it just kind of felt like everything was just whatever. And I don't know if I would go back. I would go back if somebody went with me. The whole thing about doing it alone, I am completely fine doing it alone. I had a good time. I like doing things alone as it is, but I've done Disney World alone and it's just a different experience. I don't know if it's all the locals at Disneyland, but everybody seemed unhappy. Oh my gosh, that's another thing. Because the park is so small, it was so freaking crowded, like way worse than ours. At least it felt like it. There probably wasn't as many people, but because their park is so much smaller, it felt, I don't know. I personally would not want to do it again. I am very happy with Disney World. I love that I live so close to Disney World. I love the experience that I have with Disney World, but I always thought I like Disney World because I like Disney. I think I might like Disney because I like Disney World, because Disney World's just that good. Yeah, completely. Disneyland was my least favorite part of my entire California trip, which is crazy because I thought I was gonna hate California and love Disneyland. Complete opposite. So their downtown Disney, holy cow, small, terribly small. And like I said, it just got really freaking cold at night, which I am not a person that likes the cold. And so yeah, so overall, I would probably have rated my Disneyland day a 4 out of 10. I don't think I would do it again. I think that you need to do it once in your life. Honestly, my favorite part about my entire Disneyland trip, on my way out of the park, I went over to the left and I didn't even know what it was, but I saw the park bench that came up with the idea for Disneyland. And I was like, this is the coolest part of this entire day. And I saw it the very last second and I saw it and I walked away and I was like, okay, cool. Like, trip done, you know? So like I said, I think it's something that everybody needs to experience once. But if you're looking to really enjoy Disney, don't go to Disneyland and expect when you come to Disney World to get the same experience, because it is so much better. Disney World has 4 parks. They're massive, has 2 water parks, multiple golf courses. Disney Springs is huge. You can spend an entire day just at Disney Springs. We have 44, I think, resorts, something like that. Maybe it's more now. I don't know. It's bigger than the size of San Francisco. It is an experience coming here. Going there kind of feels like you're going into a Six Flags in the middle of a neighborhood. Like, it's strange. I got a new appreciation for what we have here going there, and that's a reason I'm really happy that I did it. But I don't know. Maybe it's different if I go back with somebody else, which if anybody wants to go with me into Disneyland, I'll absolutely go again. But yeah, that's just my honest opinion of it. It's cool to see the original, but that was it. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm trying to catch up on the rest of my California vlogs. They're almost done. I think I have like 1 or 2 more, and then I have my F1 vlog. And then we're going to start putting some more recent stuff out. Hallelujah. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye.